now we would like to welcome Rich Kahn of eZanga. Welcome, Rich.
Thank you.
Okay, well, this is exciting. First of all, you have a great logo. That's awesome. Your logo is really, really fun.
We have actually had a lot of fun with that. It was my wife's design originally for the frog, because we live on Frog Hollow Golf Course, so it was kind of a good mascot to have for the site, and it's kind of taken a life of its own.
Yeah, well, it's it's really a good, I loved it. So anyway, that was a lot of fun, and of course that's always important, eye-catching and memorable. So tell us about eZanga, and I apologize. What you were the co-founder. You and your wife started eZanga, correct?
Yes, we started back in 2003.
Okay.
Basically, it was the original concept of the site was really just to build a search engine that gave away cash and prizes. So what we did was we put together a site. We found some back-end data and started building up a community of people that were using the site and getting paid basically to kind of make it the home page. And over a period of 2 years, it was kind of a side project, nothing spectacular. It was every dollar coming in was going right back out the door to pay the members for the prizes and cash and different things that we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in about 2005, a good buddy of mine and a partner, Angel Pabon, basically we got together and decided we needed to build this up and really put a business model behind it. I mean, eZanga at that point was about 2 years old. It had a good reputation amongst its users. It was starting to get a lot of traction, so we figured it's ready to go where we start putting a business model behind it and start making some real money with it. And that was the year we kind of really started taking off with it.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah. So basically, in 2005, we decided to really start building it up. 2006, we hired our first employee, and today we're up to about 35 employees in 2 offices.
Oh, wow.
You've really grown quite a bit.
Yeah, we seem to be growing faster than expected, but that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. And it grew, all of a sudden it really started growing fast. Good for you.
Well, what are the main products and services you offer now at eZanga?
We have actually quite a bit of an offering, but I mean our main 2 products, I mean where the money comes from obviously is our eZanga PPC, which is really alternative search engines. So if you have people that are advertising on Google, Yahoo, and MSN, they've got a campaign that they built out that they love, and they're just capping out on traffic and they can't get any more traffic, they start looking for other places where they can spend money, because if they know they spend $1 and they make a profit, they want to spend as much as they can. So they'll look at other smaller search engines, other different ways of generating traffic, and the problem with that is they can have 50 to 100 different sites that they're buying traffic from. That means they have 50 to 100 different account managers, 50 to 100 different interfaces to work with. It just becomes a management nightmare for a smaller amount of traffic. So what we've done is kind of aggregated as many of those engines as we can under one roof, and that gives us, basically, 10 to 12 billion searches per month happening on our network, which is about 1/7 the size of Google. So we have quite a bit of volume. We built a system because another thing that happens in alternative search engines is since they're run by much smaller companies, they tend to have a lot of fraud running around. There's not a lot of money spent on filtering fraud from the networks.
Right.
So we built a system called Traffic Advisors, which is a real-time traffic filter to eliminate fraud in real time. So that system protects all the traffic that we buy, that we bring into the network. It cleans all that traffic, and then what's left over is clean traffic, and that's what we sell to our clients.
So when you say fraud and creating clean traffic, you're talking about eliminating a competitor perhaps of clicking on ads, so someone will have to pay for it?
That's part of it. I mean, the bigger problem is you've got people out there. To put it this way, I've owned an online advertising company since 1993. It's pretty much about as long as you can be doing it. And there's 2 truths that I've learned about the internet. One is people don't read. So, bullet points, simple things, quick things to read. People don't actually read long paragraphs. Number 2 is if you pay somebody to do something on the internet, the cheaters are going to come out of the woodwork. So if you're paying people, in other words, we buy our traffic from other smaller networks, so we're paying them to send traffic to our customers. So the second you start doing that, people find a way to game your system and send bogus traffic or fake traffic to the system so they can get paid and make money. And that kills the performance of a campaign for a customer. So what we've done is built a system that can track that, find that in real time, eliminate it before it actually spends customer funds, so that they can get what the traffic that they do get is real traffic, real people that want to see their ads, that want to see what they're offering.
Wow, very proactive.
So it's been working very well for us. We're actually in the progress right now of rolling out version 5 of our system, which is almost a complete rewrite of some of the front-end functions. upgrading a lot of the back-end functions and just making it better and faster.
Wow, and you're staying on the offense as opposed to the defense, right?
You have to be. You have to be.
That's great.
So we also tie in with some third parties to make sure that what we're doing is valid. We get a lot of data from a company called Click Forensics to make sure that what we're saying is fraud truly is fraud. We're not misfiltering, or we're not missing anything. So we spend a lot of money for that. So we do a lot to make sure that the data that we have and the decisions that we make are real, are valid, and as quickly as possible.
Right, and that's called Traffic Advisors.
Correct.
And that's your own proprietary anti-click fraud technology. That's very cool. You guys have been getting things done over there.
We're just working hard.
As opposed to hardly working, right?
Yeah, this is true.
Well, that's great.